You're watching Fox 10 Phoenix now.
Fox 10 News alert, a police investigation taking place in a southwest Phoenix neighborhood.
This is developing at this hour near 51st Avenue and Southern. So let's take you right there here and show you some new video into the newsroom. It has been a very active scene inside this Levine neighborhood all throughout the early morning hours. According to police, they say several armed men broke into the home. And a man inside that house was armed, and he fired at those men. One of them was hit. The rest of them took off.
One shot, then there's about 7 consistent shots. Then there's a couple shots after that. Oh, and I come outside, looked over the fence, and I see some guy laying on the ground. So I come out. The guy across the street that it happened at, he comes out, and he's saying that they were trying to rob his car. They bum rushed him in his house and told him to give me his keys.
Wow. Okay.
And next thing you know, shots rang out. I heard them, and I come out and found the scene.
Yeah, quite the ordeal. Can you imagine the sense of relief? You see it on his face there, but what a scary situation. So that man taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Police are still looking for the other suspects who broke into that house.
Another Fox 10 News alert we're following on this Monday morning. Look at this, an SUV slamming into a Phoenix home. This is in the area of 32nd Avenue and Indian School Road. That crash happened late last night. Police say the car first struck a woman and then crashed into the house. That woman and the driver were both taken to the hospital. No one inside the home was hurt. The road is now back open this morning. 2 men are dead. 2 others, including a teenager, were seriously hurt in a bad crash Sunday morning.
This was in West Phoenix before 2 a.m. near 73rd Avenue and Indian School Road. Police say the Chevy Camaro hit a Volkswagen head on and left quite a mess, as you can see. Ended up in the backyard of a house, and there's a look at one of the vehicles involved. The resident tells us that he tried to help the 3 people who were inside the Volkswagen. It isn't the first time something like this, unfortunately, has happened in their neighborhood.
We
knew it was an impact of a car because about 9 months ago there was another car crash in front and the street light fell into my home.
A 16-year-old in that Volkswagen was taken to the hospital with serious injuries, as was the other 28-year-old who was the driver of the Camaro. We have reached out to Phoenix police to see if charges are pending for the driver of the Camaro. They say this is an ongoing investigation.
A state lawmaker is recovering this morning after she was involved in a serious car crash in South Dakota. State Senator Anthony Kern was visiting family when this happened. A Republican Party official says Kern was the passenger in a car that lost control and crashed after sliding on ice. Both Kern and the driver suffered serious injuries, but both are expected to recover. It's not clear how long Kern will be in the hospital. His family did release a statement thanking everyone for their thoughts and prayers. Meantime, President-elect Donald Trump making a return to Arizona.
His upcoming visit to the Valley will take place just weeks after winning his second presidential election. Trump is scheduled to be speaking at Turning Point America Fest. The 4-day event hosted by Turning Point USA is happening at the Phoenix Convention Center in downtown Phoenix Thursday to Sunday. Trump is set to speak on Saturday evening. The event will feature other well-known conservative politicians, pundits, and artists.
Deadly shooting in the West Valley is under investigation this morning.
Buckeye police tell us a grandmother shot and killed her own granddaughter. Buckeye police were called out to a neighborhood near Miller and Baseline yesterday afternoon. When they arrived at the scene, officers detained a woman in her 50s. Once inside the home, they found a woman in her 30s unresponsive and shot at least once. First responders tried to save her, but she died at the scene. Police also found a woman in her 70s with a handgun near her who they believe is the shooter. Police say it was a hard day for everyone involved.
Situations like this are very emotional for the families involved, for the community members, the neighbors nearby, and the officers, especially those first responders that tonight who tried to save this woman's life and unfortunately were unsuccessful.
The grandmother was taken into custody. The motive behind the shooting is still not clear.
A wildfire burning northeast of the valley has now scorched more than 220 acres. This is in the Tonto National Forest. This is called the Horton Fire. It was first reported yesterday morning. It's burning near Coles Ranch, that's just northeast of Payson. More than 40 firefighters are working to contain the flames. At least 3 trails are closed in the mountains there. No evacuations have been ordered, and the cause of the fire is still not known this morning.
Yeah, it's a beautiful part
Sure
of
is.
the Mogollon Rim area. Fire crews battle a massive fire at the Apache Creek Golf Club. These photographs from the Superstition Fire and Medical District showing the scene from overnight near the US 60 in Ironwood. Crews say that heavy smoke was coming from one of the 2 buildings at the clubhouse. We're told there was a water main break that stopped the fire sprinklers from turning on, but crews were able to contain the flames and put the fire out.
Look at this. Foxy, our AZAM elf on the shelf, is always up to something in and around the newsroom, whether hanging with toys, checking his travel plans, or building a gingerbread house. You have to keep an eye out for his shenanigans. We'll see where he ends up a little bit later on in our show.
So we're prefacing this because we've had a number of you reach out and say, where is Foxy? Because we usually now show him in the 8 o'clock hour, but in years past we did at 7 a.m. So he is still around. We have not touched him.
No.
And the magic of Christmas is
still alive here
Yes,
at AZAM, right?
yes.
But there is one elf causing quite a stir all across one East Valley neighborhood.
So his name is Scooter, and you never know where you'll find him. Danielle live in Gilbert to see where Scooter is hiding this morning. Hi, Danielle.
Yeah, hey guys, you mentioned shenanigans, and that's exactly what's happening here in this Gilbert neighborhood. So this elf here, Scooter is his name, he just showed up December 1st, and he has been making quite the mess, fun and games. This is a dog here chasing him up a light pole. He added some lights to this bush here, and I have to say, take a look at one of his shenanigans down the street there. He wanted to create a winter wonderland, so that beautiful homeowner got a little surprise when they woke up to see their entire tree covered in quite a bit of toilet paper. So yeah, he's been a little mystery out here. Nobody really knows where he came from. It's his first year here. So Scooter showed up with this sign here. You can see our little friend here is holding that. Show them. So it says, "Hello, my name is Scooter." And here he is. So you guys are some neighborhood kids here. Yeah. What do you think of Scooter? What's been going on in this neighborhood?
So the first day he got here, like he was in Simon's window, so no, he was blocking his view.
Crazy.
We are
lots of stuff going
all
on.
hoping he moved, so then people can see his Dodger sign. Then the next day he hid in that tree, and
Crazy.
then the third day. My other elf Snap stole his sign and put a little piece of paper over the Scooter and put Snap.
Oh boy, he's been doing a lot around here. And your house over there, here, I want to talk to him really quick. Your house was the one who got a little winter wonderland.
Yeah, so also yesterday or like a few days ago, the elf went into our basketball hoop and it was like in there. And then today, like, they just covered, or like the elf just covered our tree with toilet paper. And when I woke up, I went outside, I just saw that. I was surprised that their elf did that.
Oh my goodness. And what were your parents saying? I think they were probably maybe not too thrilled, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of cleanup. I think you guys have a great crew out here to clean up. And then I know across the street here, I think you were telling me a little bit about, he kind of called out one of the neighbors for not having any lights, right? Yeah. Is that what he did?
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Crazy. There's a lot going on here.
I'll tell you what he was.
All right, we're getting the wrap here, kids. But yeah, so hopefully he doesn't do anything too crazy like that house down there. So
Hopefully
keep
something more crazy.
Oh no, I don't know about that. I don't know what your parents think about that. They're like, no more toilet paper, Scooter.
Well, Desert Diamond Casino White Tanks officially opening its doors this Wednesday. The 184,000 square foot casino has more than 900 slot machines, table games, a poker room, and a sports book, plus plenty of places to eat. You can find the casino in northwestern Maricopa County near the Loop 303 and Northern Avenue. Looks pretty nice in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Are you a gambler?
So, no, unless we're gambling on the penny slots.
You're not doing it?
Usually. So Thursday, the public is invited to support Banner Children's Patients this holiday season with the Lights of Love event. Emergency response vehicles will be decked out with holiday lights to parade around the parking lot of Banner Children's in Glendale. There will also be visits from Santa himself and the Grinch. The whole thing begins at 6 p.m. Graduation day at Arizona State University. Commencement is underway in just about an hour or so.
And Danielle Miller is there talking to some of the new graduates. Good morning, Danielle. Such an exciting time for these individuals to start their new lives.
It is. Good morning. Such an exciting day, as we know. We can look back to our days of graduation. So, yeah, it starts here at 9 o'clock. You can see everything is getting ready here. We have some of the graduates already taking their seats, a lot of family and friends, and it is just buzzing with excitement here for all of the accomplishments from these students here. So speaking of accomplishments, we have two of the beautiful students here that are graduating today. So awesome. This is such a good feeling. We have Brody and we have Allison here. Brody, tell us about yourself. What are you graduating with? What are your plans for the future?
Yeah, my name is Brody Butler. I'm graduating with an MBA, and I currently work at a sense of home in Los Angeles. So I work with former foster youth who age out of the foster care system, and we fully furnish homes and provide a community to them. So I'm looking forward to continuing to work in that position, as well as one day hopefully start my own nonprofit organization.
Amazing. How does it feel today? You've been in college for how long? I'm not sure how long your program was, but I'm sure it feels amazing being here today.
Yeah, absolutely. The program was 2 years long, and I think the whole process was just so empowering. There were so many instances where it was just very challenging, but each time I just overcome those challenges and made it here today. So it's definitely a celebration. Very proud of everyone here. Thank you to all of the family and friends who showed up as well. I'm just very grateful.
Amazing. Congratulations. Such a good feeling here. And we have Allison. Allison, you look absolutely beautiful here today. Amazing. Tell us about yourself. What are you graduating with? How long was your degree?
Hi, my name is Allison, and I'm graduating with my Master's of Science in Global Health. So it is very exciting and very rewarding. You know, I did this for my community, my family, and the generations before me.
Amazing. What are your plans moving forward?
It's definitely to work with tribal, there's different tribes within the state of Arizona. So I do plan on working with them to help with health disparities and various issues on the Navajo Nation. Currently, I do work in public health, so I do plan on going forth with that.
Amazing. And being here today, it is probably a little overwhelming. Family's here, friends are here.
Oh yes, it is very. It's just very rewarding to me, and I do feel like my family is very proud of me. So I am happy with that, and I just want to thank everyone for coming. All the professors that helped me come here, and all my family and relatives back home, and to the Navajo Nation. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Congratulations. What a feeling. There's nothing better than it. Graduating college, such a fantastic achievement. So congratulations, ladies, and good luck to your future. So yeah, it's about 9 o'clock is when this ceremony is going to get started here. So lots of fun happening here at ASU. We'll send it back to you guys.